I like whipped cream.
And well, you know, this recipe was really too easy.
Is it too easy?
This was too easy, yeah.
It's not easy for you.
We,
See that? Ow!
and now
You know, we're out of time.
we're out of time.
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to have to cut something out of the middle. On this show, that's not going to be hard to do.
Well, what's on the menu for tonight?
We're going to make beefsteak pie, and we've got quite a bit to do, so we probably ought to get going.
Okay, what's
All right.
first?
Well, we're going to put this bacon. This was 4 strips of bacon that I cut up in little bitty pieces, and I did a lot of this before the show because,
How come it's got a funny color to it? Isn't bacon
well, it's
usually
old
pink?
bacon. It's old bacon. I've had it a while.
Oh.
And so now we want that to get like brown and here, get like brown.
Well, it's already gray.
No, it's all right. But anyhow, it's going to get, and we'll get some fat in the pan that way. So you can do that while I get started on it. Oh, I want to explain to the people about this beefsteak pie comes in a lower crust that I can't do because we haven't got time. I did this before the show, and I made it over a thing. Did I bring the thing out? Yeah, I did. Like this. I rolled it out on the thing, and I had the dough, and I put the dough over the top of this, and then I put this over the top of that, and turned it over, and then I wound up with this. But so it wouldn't shrink when I baked it, I put beans in there.
Did the beans cook too?
No, they don't do anything, and you can use them for doing that over and over again. So we get the beans out.
But now you have look at that, you have little holes where the beans were.
So
See
much
these
the better.
little-
That's great for
They
the
look
beefsteak.
like little beehives.
Yeah, little beehive. That's great. That's what we want. Super. Okay.
You know, I love the way you just described this. You take this old thing that you couldn't even soak the label off of.
Yeah. Well, it worked. Because I had a tough time. In fact, the ones that you saw when the show opened, that's over there on the table, they're just plain old beans.
What kind of beans are these?
Red beans.
And you're going to eat them now?
No, we just put them away until next time. Use them. Yeah.
Well, how long can you keep those?
But now these pies that we're going to feed John, I didn't do that with, and so the crust in there isn't cooked. It's doughy. That's not good. But
So that's what you're not supposed to do.
Right. This is what you're not supposed to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So how are we doing with our bacon there?
Well, it's getting grayer.
We need more heat. We need more heat. Which one are we?
Okay, this is the right front.
It's got a spot right there.
Right front.
Now,
Okay.
now you got heat. A lot
Now
of
it's
heat.
clicking.
No, it's not. Now you got a lot of heat. Okay. And when that
Smells
gets,
kind of-
it's got to cook more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
this
while
is going
that's
to just
happening-
keep getting grayer and grayer?
No, it won't get gray. You know, you got to forgive Barbara. She has never cooked, so she doesn't know what it's supposed to look like.
No.
No, that's wonderful.
You know, I may not know what it's supposed to
And you know,
look
the more
like.
you leave it next to the fire, the quicker it'll cook. See. So now let's let it stay nice and close to the fire. That's wonderful. Okay. And while you're doing that, we've got to, and I'm going to chop up. We're going to move these. Barbara gets on me for doing things with stuff sitting here because the camera can't see what I'm doing. But these are carrots, and I got to keep these away from Barbara because she's allergic to carrots. I'm allergic to Barbara, and Barbara's allergic to carrots. You know, they told us it would be all right for my nose to run on national TV.
Oh, they did.
Can you believe that? We got an okay. All
Well,
right.
hey, it's only the home show.
All right.
They did tell us to clean up our language, though.
Yeah, we've got to be careful there. No more.
No more
you said.
double entendres, they told us.
You know, this is going along pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put the beef in. Put the beef in now. Okay. Now stir that up. Okay.
is this? For
A
like
pound and a
anyone who
half.
wants to follow this
A
recipe.
pound and a half. And we really got a recipe this week.
Where'd you get this recipe?
Where did it go? I had a recipe. Oh, they're right here. Right here. No, I made this. No, it's not here.
Who's got a recipe?
Well, we do have a printed recipe somewhere. All right. No, this is one that I made up. It's a. Oh, all right. Oh, good man. All right. How about that? Oh, we're really getting high tech, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. All right. Good for Al. Why did I need this? Okay.
I asked you where we got the recipe.
I made this one up. This is one
So
that.
if you made it up, why do you need to look at it?
Well, so I can remember, because I want to make it the way it was this afternoon. But I used to make this on a boat all the time
Really?
for the crew.
Well, this looks like another light dish.
No, no. Well, leave it on the by the fire.
I am. I'm just
Now, when you
mixing
keep
up
lifting
the
it in
bakery.
midair, it won't cook. It just don't. Atta
Do you
girl.
have another thing that you could
Atta
do
girl.
instead of
No, okay.
criticizing my stirring?
So, and while you're doing that, I'm going to, I'm getting so fast that the 21 minutes, everything's going to be done in
Well,
less than
you
that.
are just getting amazing.
Yes, yes.
Talk about stardom going in your head.
It's fun. You know what? This morning I had a root canal,
Uh-huh.
and the dentist,
How
Dr.
appetizing.
Cavallari, the dentist, said that he saw us on TV.
Really?
And he didn't want me to badmouth him on the show, so he was going to be good to me. Isn't that nice? Isn't that great?
Well, that's just one of the little perks you get from
Yeah.
being on TV.
And it didn't hurt at all, but I've had 5 root canals now, but everyone's been by an Italian dentist, Dr. Cavallari, and the other ones
Do you
were.
want to say his name one more time?
Yeah. You know
Is
what
he
it
a
costs? A root
sponsor I don't know
a root
about?
canal costs $750
Really?
for one tooth. Yeah. Boy. But I was going to say that those Italian dentists, the reason it doesn't hurt is because they're all short and they can get right close to you and they know what they're doing. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure your dentist will be thrilled when he watches this show.
But it's great not to hurt. That's something.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised that you had a root
Yeah.
canal and you're still here and you're
Yeah.
bright and
Oh, yeah,
chipper.
yeah.
And your nose is running.
Oh, is it again?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Well, that's all right. We found out.
Yeah, that's
All
now
right.
acceptable.
All right. They said I should get a box of Kleenex, though.
Oh, okay.
The paper towels aren't. I don't
Maybe
know.
we should get like designer tissues.
Yeah, all right. How are we doing
I'm
here?
having this conversation.
How we doing?
Now everything in the pot is gray.
That's not gray. That's brown.
That's not brown.
Gray
That's
is-
like bloody gray.
Let's find something gray. Gray. No, that's brown. Well, there's nothing gray around here. Here, this is gray. This is gray. See, this is gray. See, that's not
Well,
gray.
that's kind
See
of
the difference?
grayed. Okay, well.
All right, that's brown. All right. Barbara is learning. She really is learning.
What else goes in here?
All this stuff. This is thyme, a half a teaspoonful of thyme, half a teaspoonful of black pepper, and 1 teaspoonful of salt.
Your
and I do it this
memory-
way because, when I put the salt in any other way, people, they go, ooh, because they all think they're going to live forever, but that's not going to happen. All right.
Well, your memory is getting very, very good, I have to tell you.
Now, this is 1/2 of an onion, all chopped up.
All chopped
Yeah,
up.
all chopped up. I did all this afternoon. I did.
I'll tell you,
All
at
right.
least being on the home show now has gotten you in the habit of prepping instead of having to sit there and do the onions. And I think that's a really good trait you're developing.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun to do it on the camera, because especially when I do it so well. Okay, this is
I told you this fame stuff's getting to him.
that's 1 tablespoonful of garlic. All right,
Whoa.
fresh
I'll
garlic.
say.
All right.
There's a lot of water in
Good
here.
stuff.
Do you know that? Is
Yeah,
this
that's
like
what we
a
want.
soup?
No, it's like a stew. Carrots go next. Let's put the carrots in. Carrots take longer to cook than most everything.
Should we have put that in first?
No, let's just right now, after the onions.
If we were supposed to put that in first, would you admit it?
Never. Never. Okay.
So
Oh, that looks so nice. Look at that. The camera can see this.
you
Yeah.
get so excited
Yeah.
over this.
Well, I do.
I
This is a
just-
terrific dish, by the way. It's really great. But it would be nice if the stuff was close to the fire. Well, what can we do? But actually, we've got a lot of time. 21 minutes. For For the home show, they give us 8 minutes is what they give us. 8. We're
Well,
supposed
they're
to have
actually
6,
going to give you 6 minutes.
but we take 8. Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
They asked me to set a timer, so we cheat.
Yeah. Okay.
One of these days, they're going to get hip to that.
Let's
and we're
put
gonna
some
be
of this in
trouble.
now. This doesn't go in now, but I'm going to put it now because we don't have nothing else to do. This is 1 tablespoonful of tomato paste. Okay?
Now, what are you going to do with the rest of the
Can
tomato
you
paste?
stir this up? Oh, I'm going to save it. If you mix some water with this, you'd have tomato juice.
Really?
Well, sure.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Sure you would.
Maybe you should have mixed
Yeah.
some water with it to begin with, because this is not mixing.
Mix it
It's all
up.
stuck to the spoon.
Just stir it. Just stir. Barbara, stir. Just stir. Get the spoon down in there. Atta girl.
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
getting
all right.
I'm getting into this
Boy.
stirring business.
All right. This is the parts that Barbara cuts out. That's why the show is only 21 minutes.
I think I need
That's looking
a
good.
pot holder.
A pot holder. 1 pot holder right here.
But the one with the glove, because
Is
my
this
nails
nice?
are getting hot. No.
Glove. Glove.
No, I'd like a glove one.
We don't have a. Yeah. Oh, here, one of these maybe.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
because this is hot to hold.
Okay.
And comfort is everything in the kitchen.
Now. Oh, we're doing really well. We are really
so
doing
what
well.
about the rest of this stuff?
Well, we're going to put that in. We got to wait for the carrots to cook a little bit, but they're
How
never.
do you know when they're cooked?
Well, they're never going to cook in midair, though. See. Atta girl. Atta girl.
How about if I just squash them
All
down?
right. All right. Now, well, anyhow, while you're doing that, I'm going to roll out the tops, the crust for the top. And so I've got a little thing here.
So there's a crust underneath. Now, how long did you cook that crust?
10 minutes. This crust.
At what temperature?
20 minutes. The top crust takes
Well,
10
wait a
minutes.
minute. Did you
400
cook it
degrees.
10 minutes, 20 minutes?
No, 20 minutes on this one.
10
with the
minutes on
beans
the
in
other
it.
one?
And 10 minutes on the, no, 10 minutes on the top crust. When we get done with this, we're going to put it in the oven for 10 minutes
Okay.
at 400 degrees. And I think I'll light the oven right now. Now, you want to stir that up without breaking the mushrooms all up, you know. We don't want mushrooms.
Is
Don't-
this a better technique?
That's not very good either. How about if you just kind of stir it? Well,
Well, there's only so many ways you can stir this. It's like
Yeah.
Vanna White. There's only so many ways she can turn those letters.
yeah, but she does it so well. Oh, boy. Yeah,
Okay, that looks done
that's
to me.
looking good. Well, it's not done, but it's
What about
looking
those
good.
little round things?
All right, they're onions, and they go in last.
But I thought we had onions in here.
You do. But these are pearl onions. Now,
What's
this
the
took the
difference?
longest of anything because these little bitty old things, I had to peel them.
You peeled
And I peeled
each
every
one
one,
of these?
every one. And it took all afternoon. That's the hardest part. I would
So
change
what's,
this.
does it taste different?
Yeah, they're pearl onions. They're very good. But I would make this with just regular onions. But the pearl onions are nice when you have them. So we're going to put them in. What the heck? Now, don't break those all up. All right. Now comes the good part right now.
Well, I don't see the difference
You don't see the difference in what?
in these pearl onions.
Well, a regular onion is like that. It's big.
Well, they just look like mutant onions.
Well, they are. But again, in midair, they won't cook. All right.
Okay, so now we have burgundy in this
Now comes,
too?
yes, burgundy, red wine. So we'll put some red wine in here. Now, if you stand over and breathe that, you'll get loaded because all the alcohol is coming out.
How much wine do you put in?
Oh, just some. Enough. Just right. Just right. Actually, what you want is about 1 3/4 cups. Yeah, that's that. All that alcohol is going into the air right now.
Ugh.
And nobody light a match because it would burn. But it'll all be gone in just a little while. That's great. Now,
Okay, so this is really soupy. I think, you know what? I
This
think
is
this was
doing
better
great.
without that burgundy
this
in
is
it.
great. Just keep stirring. Now, that's what the flour is for. This is 1 tablespoonful of flour. And we're going to put this in here, okay? And now when that flour cooks with the burgundy, that'll make it thick. Okay. Oh, I better get the...
Well,
get
it's not
the,
really.
Yes, it'll get thick.
It's still soupy.
Just keep stirring.
Oh, you never pounded that out.
Pounded what out?
That, what do you have on that rolling pin? A sock?
Well, yeah, it's a sleeve. That's so the stuff don't stick to the rolling
But I
pin.
thought the last show you used a non-stick rolling
Well,
pin.
the non-stick rolling pin sticks. It had some Teflon that wasn't done or something. I don't know.
So they make sleeves for rolling pins? Or
Yes.
is that just an old
No,
sock you
no,
cut?
they make sleeves. You can buy them in Crown Hardware store. Crown Hardware used to be one of our sponsors.
Until you started making fun of the stuff in the
Yeah,
store.
they sure handle some terrible things. Oh, boy. They got some of the worst gadgets there. But they do have, like, the rolling pins and sleeves. Now, I've got to get this the right size. Here's my thing. My thing
How
here.
scientific you are.
Just right. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Look at that.
Very
Look at
neat.
that. All right.
I don't know, you know what this looks like?
What's it look like?
This looks like that Gravy Train commercial that I saw. There
Oh,
they go.
that is-
Gravy Train. They are gravy.
No, that is delicious. Look at that. Jerry, if you could see this, you'd love it. Oh, boy.
You can see it on the monitor.
Isn't that wonderful? Look at that.
That's John's friend Jerry.
Now just let it cook. Just let it cook. It's all right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm stirring. Mom's getting
Well,
tired.
Now
I've
we've got
been
to...
stirring for 20-something minutes. Usually I get a break in the action. Well, how many of those things are you going to make?
2. For these, we got 2. See, 1 and 1 is 2. Barbara's learning her arithmetic too.
But now as you're using that sock, you get a grainy thing on the dough.
Right. That makes
Well,
it
do you
look
want
good.
that? Well, then if you're going to do that, you should do it all one way so that all the lines go the same way. So that aesthetically it looks right.
Have you got any other suggestions, Barbara? Okay.
No, I'm just
Okay.
fine stirring here. In
This
my
is a
own
great
little
cookie
section of
cutter. It
the
really
world.
is. Isn't that nice the way that works? All right. You know what? We're just about done.
Okay, can I put this in a pie shell?
Well, do we dare? What do you think, folks? Oh, boy.
I think I can do it.
Well, we'll see what happens again. Okay, here. We'll put the pie shell down. Well, here, I tell you what, so we can turn the fire off now.
Okay.
Put the stuff
I
back
shut
in
the
the pan.
fire off.
Yeah, atta girl. Leave the stuff. Okay, now move the pan over. And we'll put. Oh, they can see everything now. Now it's all on the
Wow.
camera. Doesn't that make you feel good?
Oh, this makes
Now
me feel
the
so
idea. Wait a minute. Whoops.
Oh!
The idea is not to do that. Is to get the stuff from here to here without getting it all over the stove.
No problem.
All right. See what happens. Oh boy.
Okay, now I have to give enough pearl onions to each one, though. Make sure there's enough in there.
Just put. Oh, doesn't that look great? Oh boy. That
It
is
actually
so
doesn't
good.
look bad.
That is so good. Just fill her right
Except
on
this
up.
is probably a cholesterol killer.
No, there's hardly any fat at all in there. That's
All that bacon?
That's just right.
Okay, is that
Just
right?
That's just right. Perfect.
And
Perfect.
now you put the other little thing on
Now
top
we
of
put
it.
this on right here like so. See? And we put that like this.
Do little tucks on it,
All
little
right.
nippers.
All right.
But it doesn't
get out
stay
of
to
there.
the side. Look.
Get out of there. Leave it alone. Here, you can fill the other one up. Okay.
Oh, fancy.
No, this sticks it together. This
That is
sticks
very-
it all
you know what,
together.
I'm very impressed with that. I
Just
think this is
sticks
the
it all
first time
together.
in a year and a half I've seen you do something that I actually thought was impressive.
No, we made the same thing. We made the same thing when we made chicken pot pie.
No, you didn't do this little fork action.
Yes, we did.
He's
Same
getting
thing.
fancy now that he's on national
No, we did. We did
television.
with the fork. Same thing. Oh, that looks so good, and it is. You know, it is really good.
Don't say fork. They won't let us say the F word on TV.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hey, we've been pretty good tonight. We haven't
We've
said
been
one
pretty
nasty
good.
thing.
That's right. We haven't said one nasty thing.
That is great.
It doesn't feel right. No, they got this.
Okay.
They got this old little biddy, and she just comes out and carries on every time she sees us.
Yeah. What do they call her? She's the
Standards and practices.
standards and practices lady. Yeah. And she
No
didn't
more-
like me referring to my plumbing.
That didn't work, by the way.
Yeah, but we did get it fixed. We got it fixed.
got it fixed.
It's working now. All right. There. Now 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all.
But
All
through
right.
the magic of television,
Yes. Where
let's
is
see our
the?
finished product.
Where is the? Here it is. Ta-da! Finished. 10 minutes. It's gone by.
10 minutes. Oh,
10 minutes. Let's put it over here. Put it over here. All right. There it is. 10 minutes. It's gone by.
Can we open it?
Yeah. Let's get a plate. All right. Here.
Let's see what it looks like
Oh
inside.
no! Let's don't open it. I'll tell you why. tell you why.
I knew he was a little too enthusiastic.
No. The reason we don't want to open it is because this one, I did it as the recipe said, and I didn't bake it beforehand.
Wait a minute.
And
you
so it's
told me,
gummy.
You told me, and then you made up this recipe. So you
Well, the
did
beef, it was a chicken pot pie recipe that I put the beef in. So that may, but anyhow, the inside you'll find it. But we'll open it. But you'll find it isn't cooked.
Wait, you could just like go like this.
Here.
Like it's got a little window. The top part's cooked.
Well, sure, yeah, but it's just, see, this part here isn't cooked very well. And besides that, it's cold. Get out of there.
Besides that, it smells.
But it's very good, but it's cold, see? This is what we made this afternoon.
Huh.
That is terrific. Here, you didn't taste it.
That's okay. I think we're out of here.
Taste it.
Another successful day.
Taste it.
Isn't that good? All right. Okay.
Now, you know, this is a cooking tip right here. You know what I'm doing here?
No, what are you doing?
This is some picture hanging wire
Yeah?
that I took off one of those pictures over there. And you can tie the little bird's legs
Why
together.
are they tying the legs together?
Well, so they won't get like that, you know?
Okay, so when we're cooking, we don't want to be obscene about it. You
That's
should
right.
keep your legs closed.
Yes.
And speaking of keeping your legs closed, I was in a great store today called Condom Revolution.
Barbara, say it again. What?
Condom Revolution. It's also in Costa Mesa. I had a big Costa Mesa day.
Did
Let
it
me
say
tell
that
you.
on the store, a sign on the outside of the store?
Yes. I'm not bright enough to make this up. And
All right.
and look what I found. My favorite. Whipped cream.
Whipped cream, uh-oh.
Okay, but now see, usually we have just that ready whip stuff. Now, look at this. Ooh, ooh.
You know, Barbara will put just about anything in her mouth. Well, this is a cooking show.
Okay,
We gotta get these birds in the oven, Barbara.
this is Cherry's Jubilee whipped cream, and it says for lovers only. Now, I don't know about
it
this.
smells awful.
Because if I was like going to have sex with whipped cream, I would use ready whip. That's a cooking show tip.
All right.
Are you going to put flour in that?
Boy, wait a minute.